Welcome back
to Friendship Simulator. In the last two videos, we were...
I was severely disappointed by the sheer lack of lesbians. You promised lesbians.
Okay, I didn't promise. I told you that she is probably a lesbian. Anyway. So, now we're gonna befriend the other kid whose name I can never seem to pronounce because I don't know.
Demon Man. Diamond. Diamond.
Demon? Damon. Damien. I'm gonna call him Damien. Okay. Yes, someone is approaching. A strange, gray-skinned alien with a cozy-looking hoodie. Perhaps they will make for a good friend? That's not an eye, that's, it's like hot dog buns.
How do I pronounce hot dog bun?
You don't pronounce that part, you just say, what's up?
I mean, to me that would say that he's thinking it. Anyway.
It's a typing quirk, dude.
I don't. Homestuck is stupid.
You're stupid.
Yes, I am. We're playing this with you. What's up?
Okay.
Oof. Hang on, sorry. I didn't get a good look at you before I started talking.
Aw.
I guess you're really weird looking. Kind of uncomfortable about this.
Your stammering reply eventually conveys that you are a lost traveler who is hungry and probably in some need of medical treatment. You're also really lonely and wouldn't mind making a new friend right about now.
Hungry, huh? I see what your game is.
You aren't sure what he's talking about. Then your eyes drift towards the obvious target. That exquisite hot dog he's holding. It looks really, really good. Your mouth starts watering noticeably.
Oh no. You're...
Hold on.
I knew it. You're just like all the rest.
Dang, is it really that big of a deal, dude?
Your agenda is to have me relinquish my delicacy. Well, forget it. I've been tricked out of 2 other oblong meat products this week already.
It's just weird that, okay, he's like... He's like this, I don't know, cute kid or something, and you're giving him this really intense voice.
Cute kid? What? Dude, to me he seemed like some kind of douchey teenager. And honestly, this is the voice I intended to give him. It's like I'm slipping back into my serious narrator voice.
Well, okay, so in the troll call cards, he's like shorter than everybody else. Well, maybe not everybody else, but he's like one of the shorter characters. So I think he's a kid.
Okay.
I know you probably think I'm an easy mark due to my blood color, but I still have some dignity at least.
You don't know anything about his blood color or why that would matter in this conversation about his hot dog. You're hungry, sure, but you didn't mean to cast a threatening gaze at his meal. All you really want to do is make a new buddy, so you don't feel quite so alone in this strange new world.
I see. You just want a friend and not my sweet meat. Sorry, I get a little paranoid when I walk around with such delicacies in public. You can't be too careful. Folks tend to get really greedy looking their eyes around my warm sausage.
Okay, this is really uncomfortable. This is really uncomfortable.
At least his music's way better than the girls.
Wow. These are odd ways to express things he's saying, you think. But you would be rude to point that out. Probably best to change the subject. Get this blossoming friendship moving in the right direction. Right, so I'm gonna ask if he lives nearby.
Yeah, or...
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting...
What was that noise?
Don't know. I keep forgetting to do the kitty voice that I'm not good at.
Yeah, or I used to, I mean. My place was bombed by drones a while ago. Now I don't have a hive, but I'm making it work out here. forging for tasty things when I can.
You're making it just extra weird.
The word's all highlighted and cracked. I've gotten pretty good at it. Talking people into giving me meat products, I mean.
You quickly feel a sense of pity for your new friend. You thought you had it rough, crash landing here, hungry and friendless, and come to think of it, feels like your arm is broken? The ribs too, maybe. But enough self-pity. This is about making a new friend, a new great friend. You ask your friend if there's anything you can do to improve his life.
Oh, wait. Are we friends now? Like, is that official? Man, I don't know. Why don't we slow it down a bit, see how things go? Not saying it's out of the question, I just think I should take some... I just think I should take some time to see if we're actually friendship material. Someone I trust, you know, not just another looky-loo gunning for my delicacy.
Oh, damn. You got out over your skis again? Of course, he's right. This is totally reasonable. You feel sure you can do what it takes to win him over. You make a mental note to avoid looking at or mentioning his hot dog, since it seems to be such a sensitive subject. You do everything in your power to avert your gaze from the hot dog. You are aggressively not looking at it, in fact. Don't think hot dog thoughts, don't think hot dog thoughts. It's working. Okay. You aren't thinking about hot dogs at all. It's like he isn't even holding one and no one ever even brought up the fact that hot dogs exist. He seems to notice, on some primal level, your current non-hot dog mindset. He smiles. You pay closer attention to the boy's face. It's a nice smile he has, actually. Very kind, disarming. A few freckles here and there. A mop of messy hair draping over his eyes. What a nice friend this would be to have, you think. He's kind of adorable, really. See? He's a cute kid. He's a cute, adorable kid, but you can't see his eyeballs.
Okay.
I just realized you can't see his eyes. She has 3 eyes.
She's still one of his. Clearly. His horns are hot dogs.
Anyway, he's kind of adorable, really, if you disregard the prickly attitude about his hot dog. Okay, wait a minute. You don't want to start thinking thoughts that are too friendly. You should dial this down a little. Stick to the basics. You just want a cool new friend, nothing more. You should try to spark up some non-meat related conversation soon before things get awkward. That happened like a mile ago. You wonder about his house. It got bombed?
Yeah, you know. Routine drone passed through my hood. It's a little bombing, a little culling. That's how it goes around here. I was a lucky one. My Luzzes.
Lucius.
I know. My Luzzes, not so much.
I hate you.
He's a goner.
Aww. I'm so sad.
He's a goner.
You don't know what a Lucius is, but you can deduce it was someone important to him who probably died in the bombing. Rather than overwhelm him with annoying questions about his culture, you decide the right play is to show some sympathy.
Thanks. I miss him. Sometimes I think I enjoy savory bun delights as a way of covering up the pain. They're so good, though. It's hard to stop.
I cannot do a kid voice. I can't
I mean,
maintain anything remotely like one.
But, I mean, you were doing a voice, though.
Okay.
Also, I favored the juicy meats before he died anyways. It's something we did together.
You can't fault me. You can't fault me.
How did we start talking about my hot dog once more? Let's drop it. Please, dude, don't bring it up again.
I didn't. You didn't bring it up, but you don't want to correct him. The boy is clearly grieving. You see 2 faint red tears roll down his cheeks from behind the messy bangs. Your heart can't take it. You have to console this homeless boy somehow. Then he'll definitely be your friend. But what to do. Give him a friendly pat on the back, give him a reassuring hug.
Don't fuck it up.
I mean, clearly, pat on the back, because hugs, that's too much, man. We just met.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay.
You keep it simple and pat him on the back a couple of times. Everything's going to be okay. Since you're his new friend, or at least working towards earning that status, he has a new ally to help him with whatever comes his way. He wipes his tears and appears to get himself back together. Oh, excuse me. Your friendly gesture worked.
You're right. I shouldn't let the past get me down. In a way, I'm free. I'm off the grid. They probably think I died. No need to worry about knocks on my door because I don't have a door anymore. Maybe I can live off the land for the rest of my life. Scrounging for sumptuous indulgences, wherever I may find them.
It's like you do it even weirder every time.
By rummaging through... Awful. By rummaging through awful drums or smooth talking the right mark. Sounds like the life, honestly. I'll miss my Lucius, but I think he'd be pretty proud of me. If I can make it without him, I can survive on my own. I know he would be proud. Maybe I don't even need to leave the planet. Maybe I can avoid taking ordeals altogether. I can't test who you can't find. If I play my cards right, I can probably live up to a ripe old age on this planet without getting caught.
I don't think you can, dude. Like, there's mind readers. Like... Bleh. Anyway.
Like hiding in alleys and sewers and scraping together just enough succulent proteins to keep myself going. Honestly, I don't even need to get by that long. Since I have a much shorter lifespan than most trolls. So I think I might just be able to make this work.
It's like you keep dipping into a slightly southern, kind of like weird southern.
Yeah.
You look confused at the last remark, but again, don't want to be impolite. He holds up his hand as if to tell you not to bother.
I can tell you're not from here. It's okay. Rust Bloods don't live a long time. Blood classes higher than me live progressively longer the higher up you go. Sea dwellers live basically forever. It's kind of crazy and seems unfair, but that's how it is. I'd be jealous of them, but I think I'm not. I'm almost grateful that I don't have any very long to make it in this world. I don't know what I'd do if I had longer. I'm happy to settle into the short ride, keep a low profile, take some good meat along the way.
Ugh.
I love the faces you keep making.
Ugh.
Nothing wrong with the life that Nothing wrong with that life, if you ask me.
You understand. It seems like a tragic story, but if your friend has made peace with his destiny, you might as well too. You offer a sympathetic shrug and continue your impressive streak of consecutive seconds not looking at his hot dog at all. He smiles again. He seems to be relaxing, gripping the dog a little less tightly. That's good.
You know, you're good at listening. Not many people understand me at all. A lot of people find my overly possessive attitude towards meaty delights to be strange and off-putting. I've heard this more than once and lost some friends that way. Whew! There are some past personal dramas I do not want to think about, let me tell you. But you're different. Maybe you put me at ease because you're even lower than me? Because it's obvious you're even lower than me? No offense, but you are.
That's like weird because he's literally the lowest blood class.
I mean, yeah, but you're a scribbly sketchman who wasn't even colored in. Drones would vaporize a hornless goof like you, no questions asked. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
You laugh it off. You're not scared, you say. You've survived worse. You pat your broken ribs and wince. You clutch your sore ribs with your broken arm and wince even harder because of that.
Oh, man. Looks like that arm's hurt, huh? I guess it's broken. Let me see what we can do about that. Here, hold this a second.
But he's so paranoid. Okay, whatever. He hands you his hot dog without hesitation. Oh, wow, he wants you to hold it? This is such a remarkable gesture of trust. You're overwhelmed. You gingerly take the hot dog with your good arm, being very careful. You hold the hot dog from beneath with your fingertips as if it's a priceless, delicate treasure. He takes off his vest and puts it on the ground. He then takes off his shirt. You avert your eyes for a moment and realize that's silly. Nothing particularly indecent about this, you suppose. If he's comfortable, so are you. He puts his vest back on, takes the hot dog back from you, and hands you the shirt.
Here, make a sling out of it. What?
This was supposed to be the cute route. This was supposed to be like small child who like I get to beat up people to help the small child or something running from the police. The drone police robot thing. What is happening? It's like nothing is happening, but the game keeps implying things. Like not actually implying. Like the game keeps being like weird about stuff, like making things weirder than they need to be.
It's almost like this isn't a very good game. It's almost like Homestuck is a terrible story.
I will hurt you. I will end you. Anyway.
That should help.
He's right, it does help. Your broken arm is a lot more comfortable and secure. The shirt smells like meat, too. You can't tell if you think that's a bonus or if it's weird. You decide it's a bonus. This is your new friend. He loves meat, and so do you. It's your greatest common interest, in fact.
Nice. You know, I think we make a pretty good team. I don't know if I'm ready to officially call you my friend yet, but I may be getting close. You're pushing all the right buttons, man. Just being someone who listens and understands. You have no idea how much that means to me.
You're so happy to hear this. It makes your heart sing. Well, if you're keeping it totally real, some of these things he's saying are just a little strange. Like maybe this boy wasn't really socialized properly by his Lucius, you guess. You think that might be his dad, but again, you don't dare ask. Not when this positive feelings are flowing like this. Why kill the mood? He gets a little closer and swoops a hand through his thick black bangs. For the briefest moment, you catch a glimpse of one of his eyes regarding you fondly. Your heart beats a little faster. He puts a hand on your shoulder. You're starting to wonder if all he's interested in is friendship. You hope that's all he wants. You don't think you're ready for anything more than that. You're desperate for friendship, or really companionship of any sort, but that's moving pretty fast for you. But you're too nervous to make your feelings clear on all this. If he goes any further, you're not sure if you'll have the will to protest. Excuse me? What?
Listen, dude. This gorgeous meat product we both admire. I'm thinking maybe we share it.
This is so fucking weird. This is weirder than it has any right to be.
He's offering to share a hot dog with you.
I know, but look at his face.
Yeah, I mean he wants you to do the Lady and the Tramp thing with the hot dog. You both work your way.
Oh my god.
In.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Facepalm 2X combo. It's
Boom.
a Homestuck reference.
Well, boom, headshot.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
This is weird.
I think that sounds pretty good, actually.
Oh my, yes, that sounds wonderful. You're so hungry. And you're beside yourself with gratitude that Damon is willing to share with... Whatever, with something so precious to him, it means a lot.
Here, I have an idea.
He brings his face close to yours. He holds oh my god! Oh my god! He's literally doing... What the fuck?
Oh, this route's so much better than the other one.
No, I hate this. No.
I hated the other one.
We were supposed to go running in the sewers, escaping friggin' drone things. That's what I thought from the friggin'...
Somebody's here. Yeah.
So this is exactly not the kind of thing I was expecting from a friendship simulator. Like, okay, the game is clearly it's clearly being weird, right? Like,
Homestuck is being weird. What?
dude, you haven't
Weird
even
and
read
shippy?
you haven't even read Homestuck. You don't even know.
You're right, but I sat through Hiveswap with you and that other story. And I'm like, yeah. And I've listened to you ramble things I didn't understand. But I mean, to be perfectly fair, never mind.
You're not sure what he wants you to do. You can't find the breath to ask. It seems like he wants you to... It literally says Lady in the Tra- Oh my god. It literally...
Give in to the cute boy. Do
I
as he
will hurt
asks.
you. I hurt you in the other video. I will do it again.
Yeah, this reminds me of, like, what should be an embarrassing story for me, but which isn't, okay?
Uh-huh.
Like, there was a time back in high school, a friend and I...
And are you... Is this something you're comfortable with going on YouTube? I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
comfortable with any of this going on YouTube, but...
I'm very comfortable with this, alright?
Okay.
I have much worse stories from my life.
Okay.
Just like, a friend and I were sitting next to each other at lunch, and, like, he stole my french fries, and, like, he just popped one in his mouth, and he was just, like going, like that, you know? He was
Yeah.
sticking his tongue... He was sticking the french fry out at me like it was his tongue, you know?
Yeah.
I stole it right out of his mouth and ate it. Didn't occur to me until way later that was very gay.
Is it?
Dude, yes!
Are you sure?
Yes, that was so gay.
Like... Are you talking about, like, you grabbed it with your hand or with your mouth?
With my hand, but still.
Now, if you grabbed it with your mouth, it would have been kind of gay, but with your hand? That just sounds like a gross guy thing to
Nah.
eat after each other.
Believe me, people thought we were gay after that.
Really?
Yes.
That's weird.
Eat the...
I can now shut up! Shut up! Yes, if pressed on it, you'd agree the act is... It's literally outright saying it's a... Okay. Okay. Okay,
I'm so glad we went and played this story.
I
Yeah, I thought so.
He recoils, absolutely stunned, his bangs are blown back, and he's staring at you with wide eyes. Hot dog, and bun bits are all over his face. He says nothing for a moment, then puts his hand to his throat. Oh fuck, he's choking. He points at his mouth desperately. You need to do something. The Heimlich, of course. That's what you need to do. You need to save your friend's life. You get behind him and put your good arm around his belly and form a fist. You plunge the fist in under his ribs, trying to dislodge his
Masticated delicacy.
It's no use, you can't get any leverage, you need your other arm. It really hurts though, you'll have to make the sacrifice for your friend. Yes, a friend who may have just tried to trick you into kissing him with the silly hot dog stunt. You're not sure how you'll navigate that tricky subject once he's breathing again, but you'll deal with that later. Right now you have a life to save. You pull your broken arm out of its sling and grab your other fist in front of his belly and squeeze. Well, try and try and try. His face is turning, well, not blue, deep red? You guess because his blood is rust-colored. Sure, that makes sense. You yank one more time, your broken arm throbbing in pain. A huge gob of chewed hot dog launches out of his mouth like a cannonball, and the expulsion creates enough force in the other direction. It causes you to actually lift him up into the air and accidentally suplex him into the mud behind you. You in turn go tumbling over him, and the two of you are soon locked in an inseparable pinwheel of interspecies downhill mayhem. Okay, so you roll down the grassy incline towards a nearby neighborhood, toward a street. Luckily, you stop just short of the street, but Damien's neck lands right on the sharp edge of the curb, and after flipping in the air once or twice, you come down right on his face with your big ass. You hear it crack. Damien, you slap his cheek a little. No response. He's not breathing. You check his mouth. Throat is clear of hot dog debris. Oh god. This can't be happening. You look around, panics. This isn't what you need right now. All you wanted was a friend. You can't be held responsible for alien murder. You have to hide the body. You see a couple of kids creeping out of nearby houses to see what all the commotion is. There's no time. You gotta find a bush or something. There, over there. Looks like a little alien bushy thing. It's pretty small, but it'll have to do. You drag the vested, shirtless carcass over to the bush. You dump the body in the bush, and it's really not convincing. It looks like a dead kid was unceremoniously dropped on top of a small bush. In a poor attempt to conceal her. You've got to come up with a better... Wait a minute. Someone is standing behind you. Hi there. Hello, stranger. Don't worry about this little mess you've made. I'll take care of it for you. You killed him!
You should have given him the hug! Obviously! I was right!
I killed him!
I like how this game strings you along instead of instantly giving you the game over.
I don't understand. I haven't died once in this game, but I killed somebody! I killed somebody by trying to get them to stop choking to death.
Actually, it's all because you wouldn't smooch him. But, you
Oh
know.
my god. This was very uncomfortable.
No, the other story was uncomfortable. This was fine.
I mean...
It's only uncomfortable because you chose to think that he was a child.
There's literally no adults on Alternia, Shelby.
Ashley, that means you're probably not an adult either. Maybe.
I'm an alien!
I mean, yeah, but... I don't know. You're, like, shorter than them.
I'm just saying, this whole situation was weird. It doesn't matter how old this creature is. That was very uncomfortable.
Ah, or was it?
It was! I'm literally saying that it was!
But it wasn't for me. It was wonderful. A good palate cleanser after the previous story, really. You wanna go check the Hug Him branch trail?
Yeah! In the next I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this one. That was so uncomfortable.
It was hilarious. You have to upload it.
Oh my god.
If you don't, I will protest. I will spam your Twitterer page.
I'm not even on Twitter that much lately.
Oh, she's holding his body. I didn't even notice.
Is she?
Oh no, it's just in the bush. Never mind. Shut up, I'm dumb.
Anyway, see you in the next one.